Hey everyone, thank you for watching. So today's video is going to be a new Flashback Friday type of video. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different here. This was a suggestion from Susie. I'll try to insert her screenshot here. She said, I know you have plenty of video ideas, but just curious if you could do a video looking back at the products you bought last November at the VIB sale and if you regret them or still use them, etc. So the Sephora VIB sale is going on right now. So I thought that would be a really fun idea. So I went back, I watched my video from last year, November, all of the items that I hauled, and I'm just going to run through each of them and let you know what I think of them, if I still use them, if I would repurchase them, and all of that fun stuff. So big thank you to Susie for this Flashback Friday type of idea. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Before I jump into it, I did want to say that I will be doing a Sephora VIB sale haul. Of course I will. I did my wish list and recommendations video. I'll have that one linked down below in case you're interested in watching it. I am a VIB Rouge. I'm filming this on Thursday. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to place another order on Friday or not, because Rouge gets to shop twice this year for whatever reason. So still trying to decide if I'm going to make that order. If I am, I'm just going to do my haul all together because it'd only be a couple more pieces that I want to pick up, and it wouldn't make sense to break it down into two hauls if I'm only going to haul like 2 items the next time. So I'm just deciding about that, but it should be coming within the next week or so. I'll share everything that I picked up in the VIB sale. So jumping into the video, I thought the Flashback Friday type of idea was super fun. If you guys have any other ideas, let me know. I did a Flashback Friday like fall favorites video a couple weeks back, maybe a month or so back. I'll leave that one listed down below as well. And I just went through my favorites from last fall and then talked about them again. And so I thought this one was a really good idea too. But if you have any other ideas, of course, do let me know. But the first item that I hauled in that video was from Tarte. These are the Pack Your Bags and 911 Under Eye Rescue Patches. I did go on to repurchase these. I purchased them for the first time during the VIB sale last year, and I did repurchase them either once or twice. I want to say twice because I want to say once was from the Sephora website and then once was from the Tarte website, I think. So I did end up really liking these. They are $24 and you get 4 packs. They look like this. I still have one left from this one. So it comes with 4 of these, so you get the 2 eye gels. I really did like these, but I'm just a huge fan of under eye gels, under eye care in general. I always use an eye cream. I was just talking about a couple eye creams in my most recent Makeup Monthly. I mentioned 2 as a favorite. I love using eye gels. I use them all the time, especially with winter coming up, and I do get like really dry under eyes. These are awesome. So I have repurchased these a couple times, but I have pretty much switched over to the Patchology eye gels now. I talk about Patchology a lot. They're like one of my favorite skincare brands. I've been using their lip gels like crazy because my lips are dry right now. I use their eye gels, I use their sheet masks and all of that, and you can get like a 50 count or something on the Ulta website for like $30, or it's a 30 count for $50 or something like that. I don't know, and then you can use your coupons on them and get your rewards and all of that. So I have received PR from Patchology as well, so I have a ton of their eye gels. So that's basically what I'm using, because I did kind of think $22 for only 4 was a little bit expensive. So I've kind of switched over solely to them, but I still do have one eye pack here, and I did go on to repurchase these a couple times. I really did like them. Still a really good option if you just really love Tarte in general and you're trying to find more items to purchase from them. I did really enjoy these. So next up, I purchased a Huda Beauty lip contour set, and I was just talking about Huda in, was it my top 17 of 2017, I think it was, and I said I can't actually remember if I found Huda Beauty and started buying her lipsticks in 2017 or late 2016. It was late 2016 because the November VIB sale last year was the first time that I purchased her liquid lipsticks, and this was the set I bought. Of course, like I just said, I mentioned it in the top 17 of 2017, so these clearly are a favorite, and they really are. So what came in that lip contour set was a lip liner and then also 2 mini liquid lipsticks. I think the entire set was $24, and a regular size liquid lipstick is $20. So I thought it was a really good deal because I love having mini lipsticks because they're super easy to travel with. Bombshell, which is this one, is always in my clutch because I love it. And also, you know, I have a huge lipstick collection. I love wearing all different kinds and colors and, you know, formulas of lipsticks. Like, it's so hard for me to go through a full one, so why not get minis? I thought that was a great deal. So the shades are in Bombshell and Trendsetter, 2 of my absolute favorites. This one is more of a brown nude and this one is more of a pink nude, and I just love them. And then the corresponding lip liner was in Trendsetter. I did, like I said, I will be doing my haul video, but I did repurchase another Huda Beauty lip set. I mentioned it in my wish list video. I said I was gonna buy it. Sneak peek. I did buy it, and so I have 4 more mini Huda liquid lipsticks on my hands now, so I'm very excited about that. But this is one of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas. If you haven't tried Huda Beauty yet, I do recommend them. I apologize if like my nose is really red, or if you can tell in my voice that I'm sick, because I am sick. I'm getting a cold and I'm really frustrated about that, so I feel like I keep looking in the viewfinder and my nose is like Rudolph red. I'm like, oh man. But we're gonna keep pushing through. We're gonna keep pushing through. The next item that I bought in the VIB sale is from First Aid Beauty. These are the facial radiance pads to help exfoliate, tone, and brighten. These I have been repurchasing since forever. I'm pretty sure during the VIB sale these were a repurchase. I can't remember when I started buying these. I remember the first thing I bought from First Aid Beauty was a set, and it included like a mini guy of the facial radiance pads, and I just absolutely fell in love with them. I basically always have these on hand. They are some of my absolute favorites. I do enjoy First Aid Beauty as a line in general. I've tried a lot of different items from them and I've always really enjoyed them, but I typically always have these, and I buy them in the 60 count. I just buy the big guy. I love taking these traveling with me. I just feel like they're really nice just to, like, once I take all my makeup off, I like to use these also to make sure that I got all my makeup off. And it seems like even if I double cleanse, I swear, I come in with these pads and I still have makeup residue on my face. And I'm like, ugh. But it also does, you know, exfoliate. It kind of leaves me a little bit tingly, but First Aid Beauty in general is kind of geared towards people with sensitive skin, who that is myself. So I really like it because I do feel like it's exfoliating my skin, but without, you know, making my skin too red or being too harsh. So I typically always have these on hand. So also I had to dig this out of my empty garbage can, so that was fun. This is the Tarte Friction Stick. I purchased this last year during the November VIB sale, of course, and I recently used it up. It's been in my empties bin for probably about a month. I really need to film an empties video. I have so much in there, but the Tarte Friction Stick was in my little empties bin. I love this guy, and I'm actually, like, once I started watching that video and I saw this, I was like, Samantha, why did you not order that in the VIB sale? So this is an item that I'm considering getting tomorrow when the sale starts for me again, because I was like, duh, you love this thing. I really do. I like a lot of Tarte skincare. I like a lot of their makeup, but I also have found that I like a lot of their skincare as well. But this one really impressed me. I won't take the cap off because you can't see anything anyways, but it's just a exfoliator stick. And this is what I loved to have in my shower. I always try to have some sort of mask or exfoliator or something in my shower, because I think in the shower is one of the best times to exfoliate the skin. I wait a little bit, like I shampoo my hair and like wash my body and stuff, and then when I have conditioner in my hair, I'll put the mask on so I can leave it for a while. As the conditioner sits in my hair, I have the mask on my face, because the steam and the hot water helps like open up your pores, and then you know that your skincare is really getting in there. So I always have this in my shower, and I thought it just was really handy, because sometimes I'd get kind of annoyed, even though I'm in a shower, if you have a mask and you're like getting it everywhere, and then I'm having to clean my shower, and ugh. That's why I like the Friction Stick, because I felt like it was no mess. It was also really easy to travel with because it's in stick form. Super easy to travel with, and I would throw this in my travel bag quite a bit, so I'm highly considering picking this up during the sale. And if you've been wanting to try Tarte skincare, or if you want a like easy to use exfoliating stick, I would recommend the Friction Stick. So also during last year's VIB sale, I bought a beauty blender. This is like Beautyblender, the brand, not just any sort of, you know, beauty sponge. This is the Beautyblender, and I bought mine in black. I still have one. This is not the original, because I know that Aries ate that one, along with several of my other beauty sponges, but I have gone on and repurchased the Beautyblender. I do really like these, but I feel like I would need to purchase them either with a sale, or if I have like a gift card or some sort of like double cashback on Ebates or something, because they are $20, and I feel like I've just been able to find so many other sponges that I like just as much, if not more, than the Beautyblender for like $5, $6, $7. Like Morphe, L'Oreal, Flower Beauty. Like I have a ton of different beauty sponges that I think work so well that are less than $10, and this one is $20. So I still have this one. It's probably on its last leg. I can't remember exactly when I purchased this one, but I know that it's about ready to be tossed as well. And I don't know if I would purchase another beauty blender, like maybe if there was a sale, but I feel like I love especially those 3 brands that I mentioned, and then Morphe and L'Oreal. You can get those at Ulta too, so it's always a really good price there. I feel like I just love those even more, but the beauty blender, it's not bad. It's not bad. it's just pricey. I kind of forgot that this happened, another reason why I love these flashback videos, but last year during the Sephora VIB sale, I bought the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I totally forgot that, but once it popped up, I was like, oh yes, I do remember, because when this released, I was like, oh no, surely I don't need that palette. It's okay. Like around this time last year, I think I was still on my like, I am not an eyeshadow palette junkie. I don't need to buy them all. And then this released and everybody was like, this is the best eyeshadow palette of life. If you don't have it, you are not in the cool club. And I was like, ooh, girl, you got all messed up. And every time I would try to buy it, it kept going out of stock and out of stock, both at Sephora, also the Anastasia website. I was like, crap, when am I gonna be a part of the club? And then I could not believe that it was back during the VIB sale, especially because last year I was the lowly VIB. I had not hit Rouge status yet until the sale. But when I was actually shopping the sale, I was a VIB, which meant I was shopping second after the Rouge. And I was like, no way, it's not gonna be available. Too many people are gonna buy it. And it was still available. So I was so excited to get the palette, especially for either the 15 or 20% off. I don't remember what it was last year at this time for VIB, but I was so excited to get this for a discount. And of course, the Modern Renaissance is one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. I love this guy. I use it so much. This has come traveling with me. I've used this for like bridesmaids looks multiple times over. This is definitely just one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. I was so excited to get it during the sale, and that was kind of a fun flashback moment, because then I could remember all those memories that came rushing back of like not being a part of the club. I didn't have the Modern Renaissance, and then I finally got it, and I was just so excited about it. So the last thing that I purchased in the Sephora VIB sale for me, in that video, I actually showed quite a few things that I was putting into my next giveaway. I don't really do that anymore. I just kind of keep it on the lowdown until I post my giveaway video, but definitely during the VIB sales or any sort of sales, I try to stock up on giveaway items, because I still, even though I'm getting more PR lately, I can put some items into my giveaways, but I still buy a lot for my giveaways, so it's so helpful when there is a sale going on. So I was kind of showing in that video what I was getting, because I remember I showed the Becca, it was called like the Blush with Light palette, and I saw it in my description box. I was like, I do not have that palette. How did I forget that I bought it? What did I do with it? And then when I was watching the video, I was like, this is what I'm putting in a giveaway. I'm like, that makes much more sense. I knew I didn't have that palette. I was very confused. But also, the last thing that I bought for myself was actually one of the Sephora favorite sets. It was called the Extravagant Eye Set, and I purchased it because I really wanted two things in that set, and if I purchased them individually, it would have been the entire price for the whole rest of the kit. I ended up keeping one more item from the set, and then everything else I did put into a giveaway, so it kind of like worked out. I was buying some things for me and some things for a giveaway, but the items that I was most excited about in the kit was this pair of Huda Beauty eyelashes in the style Samantha. These are some of my favorite lashes. I wear them all the time. I've repurchased them, I don't even know, like 5 or 6 times maybe. I really have lost count. I have a pair in my lash drawer right now that is like the pair that I'm using, which I almost wore today, but I went with the Blinking Beaut instead. And these are a brand new pair that are ready to go once that pair needs to be tossed. I have fresh ones ready to go. These are some of my favorites, and these are $20. And then the other item that was in there that I really wanted was also $20, and again, the entire set was $40. This was the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in Midnight Cowboy. These were getting a ton of like rave reviews this time last year. When I saw it in the set, I was like, you have to get that set because you can get your lashes, you can get this liner, you can finally try it out. And I fell in love with this liner. And it's so crazy because I just actually got the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Holiday Collection sent to me in PR from Urban Decay, which is like wild to think about, but they sent me their entire line of the heavy metal glitters, and it's the glitter that I'm wearing today. I believe this one is an AC/DC that's on my eyes. I'm loving it. If you guys are seeing me wearing a lot of glitter, especially like liner looks like this, it's typically always the Urban Decay. The only other glitters that I really love are the Stila glitters, and that's more for when I'm doing the all over eye look, like I was wearing in my latest Will I Buy It video. That one's a Stila glitter. But if you're seeing like a liner look like this one, or if it's like a liner in my crease, typically always the Urban Decay heavy metal ones. And this time last year was when I purchased my first one and fell in love with it. I highly recommend these. They are $20, so they are pricey, but seriously, I think they're worth it. I have so much fun with them. The other item that I decided to keep was this little Nars eyeshadow. It does have a little baby mirror in here. It is a mini. A lot of the items that were in the set were minis. These were both full size, which obviously lashes are full size, but the glitter was full size. There was a couple other full size items. I think maybe like a Laura Mercier item was in there that was full size, but I kept this guy, which is a mini of the Himalaya eyeshadow. I kept it mostly just because I hadn't really tried a lot from Nars yet. It's a little mini guy, but I was excited to be able to try something from Nars. So those were the 3 items that I kept from the Extravagant Eyes palettes. I love the Sephora favorites. I'm always recommending them. I buy them quite a bit myself, and even last year I was buying them because I think that they typically are really good value. So like I was saying, this time last year I was a VIB at Sephora. My order for the VIB sale, then I was a VIB Rouge. So this time last year, I made it to VIB Rouge. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the congratulations. And then this was the gift you got for spending $1,000 at Sephora in a calendar year. This little tiny Nars blush. Yep, I still got it. I still wear it. I still wear this blush. This baby was $1,000. You know I still wear this blush. It's called Goulet or Gula. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but this little tiny baby blush is what you got for hitting VIB Rouge. So I still have this one, but that was funny to watch me. In the video, I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm excited or horrified that I was a VIB Rouge. I do like the perk of the free flash 2-day shipping, because even during the VIB sale, flash shipping is not affected. So a lot of times it'll say, like during the sale, oh, you know, we're experiencing a high volume of orders. It can take extra days to get to you. Not if you're a Rouge, you're getting it in 2 days. I placed my order for the VIB sale on Friday of last week, I think it started. It came Monday afternoon, and I was like, what up? That's honestly better to me than this little tiny blush, but hey, that happened last year. So that is everything for this Flashback Friday video, revisiting everything that I purchased in the last year's Sephora VIB sale and my thoughts on these products. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the style of video. Thank you so much to Susie for the idea. If you have any other video ideas in general or Flashback Friday type of videos, please do let me know in the comments down below. I love reading your suggestions and they help me out so much. I will be doing the VIB sale coming very soon. Stay on the lookout for it because that will be coming. And as always, if you guys did enjoy this video, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. I hope that you will also consider subscribing before you go, and I will catch you guys in Sunday's video. Bye.